Like I said, my internet connections have been pretty garbage this afternoon, so it's a bit struggly. Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I just wanted to see if it was my internet connection or what's going on because I'm having a tough day as far as my internet goes. Right. So I'm on the chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And a double crochet. Where'd my pattern go? Where did you go, pattern? uh, Cadbury, please don't do that. Don't do that. Just bringing up my pattern. There we go. Okay, just bringing up the pattern again. Making sure I can see it. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Chain 1, DC 1 times 2. So chain 1, double crochet, 1, 2, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet, and then a chain times 3. So double crochet, chain times 1, double crochet, chain times 2, double crochet, chain times 3, and then a chain 4, 3, 4, and slip stitch them together. Here we go. All right, that looks a little better, I think. Okay. All right, 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I am glad it's starting to finally cool off here. It's been like upper 90s ish, no, mid 90s ish for most of the day. I was stuck in a hot school all day. We don't have air conditioning in the school I work at. Um, and I got home and it's a bit muggy. So it's starting to get cooler as the sun has gone down. Things are starting to get a little bit windy out, but it's a struggle today. Yeah, I think the school day was the worst part because I'm in, 3 or 4 different classrooms during the day. None of them have air conditioning. I did take a break to go to the occupational therapy and physical therapy rooms that do have air conditioning and just did some consultations with those service providers. 1, 2, 3, then a chain, then a go, and then another 2. 1, 2. All right, we're halfway done with that second row. We're getting there. Yeah. So my intention today was to do the granny square speed run thing where I see how many granny squares I can get done in an hour. My internet was not cooperating to do that. So we'll have to reschedule that at some point. Maybe next weekend. We'll think about it. But in the meantime, I'm working on this Monstera plant, so you guys, my TikTok folks, get the best view of these little lovelies. But I've got 3 vines so far, and each one of those vines has 6 leaves on it. I'm working on 3 more vines, and those vines will have 5 leaves on it. And then that's all that the pattern calls for. But I'm thinking it might be a bit sparse. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then I've already done a hanging basket for it. And then I've done dirt, which ended up being way too small. It's supposed to kind of like sit proud here. Um, but that only works if I really flatten it out. And what I'm thinking I might do is pull a stitch right in the middle so it lays flat, because right now it's quite sphere-ish, ball-ish. But yeah. So in the meantime, that's sitting to one side. I do need to weave those ends in. And then I'll have a cute little hanging Monstera plant to put somewhere in my space. I'll probably end up taking down these lanyards that I've got and putting my plant there. That's what I'm thinking at this point. But in the meantime, let's keep going. Let's finish this one out. 1, 2, 3, and then another 3. 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and then end up with 5 single crochets on this last part. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then slip stitch it together. All right, that is that's 4 of this vine. So we have 1 more leaf to go on this vine, and then it'll join my other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Double crochet 5 chains from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a chain and then a DC times 2. Chain, DC times 1, and then a chain and a DC times 2. And then a 3 chain for the middle portion. And then a DC and then a chain times 3. So a DC and a chain times 1, a DC, and then a chain times 2 and a DC, and then a chain times 3, and then 4 chains, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch it to the start. There we go. That was a bit of a tricky slip stitch. Okay. All right, we're halfway through this leaf. Pretty soon we'll have a complete vine done, which makes me happy. Here we go. Look at all those gorgeous leaves. Okay, let's finish up this baby and finish up this vine. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I got really lucky with that teacher giving me the yarn that I needed, the exact color I needed, the same Red Heart Super Saver. Ooh, That was a nice yarn squeak. Did you hear guys that one? Hear that one? Oh, that's another one. I hate yarn squeaks. One, two, three. Chain, slip stitch, and another one. One, two. One, two, three. Hi, Lima. One, two, three. Hi there, Gus Fuzzle. One, two, three, four, and five. And that is all 5 leaves done on this vine. Okay. Oh, oh, don't lose it. Don't come undone. Here we go. That was close. Okay. I need to cut this off and add it to the collection up on top. There we go. All right. Here we go. A set of 5 to add to the collection. Oh, it's right on my microphone. I forgot that was up there. Okay, let's wind this baby up. Here we go. On the collection. I hope that wasn't being too weird with the microphone, guys. I probably should have put it on the other side. Next time, I know. Or next time, I'll just attach it right here. That'll be the way to do it. Okay. Right, it's getting late. I've had terrible internet all day, so I think we're going to wrap this one up really quickly. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. If you were watching me on TikTok, I would love to get a follow from you. If you're on Twitch, I am so close to getting to my 30 goal. I would love to get a follow from you guys. And my my YouTube studio folks, any kind of subscribe helps. So have a good evening, and I'll see you guys later.